You get to hit record actually on this one.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I do.
All
Good.
right. Well, do you want to do the welcome and then just pass it over to me?
Sure. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, for just saying yes to my invitation. I'm so excited to introduce Amber to all of you. She's been a coach of mine over the last few years. And last year I went up to New Hampshire actually twice to her live retreats. And I've just been able to witness what she's done in her multiple businesses. And through her influence, I started using Arbonne products, and then it is ever evolving, right? And so that's how we're here tonight. And yeah, I'm excited to share her story and my story with you. And yeah, it'll be a fun 30 minutes.
Great. Well, we'll move as quickly as we can because we know it's a school night, and we appreciate your time in the middle of the first week of the year. And happy 2020 to you all. It's such an exciting time, right, for all of us looking at the whole new year ahead, but it can also be a little like, there's a lot happening and people are sprinting off the line and there's just high energy right now. So I want to capitalize on that a little bit and do a little vision casting with you all tonight. As Kate said, my name's Amber Liliestrom, and I am an independent consultant with Arbonne. I've been with the company for the last 4 years. In addition to being with Arbonne, I'm also a branding strategist and business coach. I have a coaching company where I do live events. I have a podcast, and I work with women all over the world. And it's pretty cool to have two global businesses because Arbonne is also a global business where I work with women all over the world as well. And just to give you a little snapshot on my story and essentially why Arbonne. So if we rewind back 4 years, I've had my coaching company for 6 years. Before that, I was a collegiate athletics marketing administrator. And I ran all the sports essentially for a Division I athletics institution. In 2013, I became a mom, and I also had a pretty traumatic birth experience that was a huge awakening for me, and a catalyst to say, I really need to go pursue my passion and the thing I really want to do, which was speaking and writing and coaching and helping people, but I didn't really know how. And so I brailled my way through that. And 5 months after having my daughter, I left my 10-year corporate career, launched my own company, and bootstrapped that thing all the way to making it a really successful 7-figure business in the last 6 years. So in 2016, so 2 years into my business, my best friend, Rachel Camfield, who is an executive regional vice president with the company and also an independent consultant, in January of 2016, so this time of year, 4 years ago, said to me, also launching her own coaching company at the time, I'm so excited about this new opportunity, this new thing I'm saying yes to. And I said, well, tell me more. And she pulled up a little RU9 sample pack. And I said, what's that? And we started talking about it. And I said, well, you're my best friend. Like, send me the thing. Like, just whatever you're doing, I want to know all about it. Because I trusted her and, I love her and admire her. So she popped in the mail. I used the sample pack, and within like 2 to 3 days, I noticed a difference already in my skin. I was like, what is this stuff? Why do I feel like I have magical skin in 2 to 3 days? I've never felt this before. I've been using Trader Joe's face wash. Like, I got to get it together here. And, I wasn't doing anything anti-aging at the time in my mid 30s. And I knew I needed to get on that train. And so I was super psyched. And then I said to her, Rach, I want to know about the business. And she was really excited that I wanted to know about the business. And what she didn't know was that a few years before that, I had been in a network marketing company, a different one. And I couldn't get it going. But what I loved about the network marketing model was that it provided me with an opportunity to have residual income, provided me with an opportunity to meet other women, to work with other women, to leverage the things that I was already purchasing and to make money from what I was already purchasing. And so #smart businesswoman, I was thinking about it at that moment. Like, this is additional revenue stream I want to add to the mix where I don't have to create the whole wheel. Because in my coaching company, I have to do all of the things. I still do. 6 years later, I still have to do all of the things. And so enter stage left, Arbonne came into the picture. I said, yes, let's do this thing. And I've been steadily building this business over the past 4 years. And so this year is a really exciting year. Well, 2019, our team reached regional vice president in terms of what level my group and all the people that I sponsor were able to get to. We got to the level in the company where we earned a white Mercedes. The company pays for it. in addition to your paycheck. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to have a car that I don't have to pay for. That's a really nice one at this point, right? It's like, that's an expense that I got to turn in my 200,000 mile car and not have to do that anymore and have a really nice car. So just giving you kind of a snapshot of the decision-making process as I went through this, and just the simplicity of, I want to try these things out. I want to simplify my lifestyle. I want to leverage my spending. I want to add a residual income stream to my life that I don't currently have right now, so that I don't have to do all of the things. And Arbonne has been that solution in my life. And it has been a huge solution to just helping me with my health. And I'll get into more of that as we go through this little presentation tonight. I'm going to bounce the ball over to Kate so she can share her story and her part in the journey too. And Kate is the epitome of a smart businesswoman. And it's a testament just to the women that she's invited to be here tonight. So I just want to also celebrate that if Kate asked you to be part of this tonight, it's because she sees something in you. She believes in you. She has a deep connection to you. And I felt that with every person coming in, that she knew each and every one of you and welcomed you in a personal way. Kate is, I've said this to her before, and I might make her blush a little bit right now, but Kate's just a really special person. And I know that you guys all know that. She has this heart of gold. I think Kate's a star. And I'm so honored that I get to be on this journey with you and walk with you as we both build our Arbonne businesses together.
Thank you, Amber. You did make me blush. Yeah. I mean, my Arbonne story is shorter than Amber's, obviously, but I'm always watching what Amber's doing. And honestly, like at first I had a little bit of judgment. Like I was like, she has this like fully successful coaching business. That's like something that I aspire to have. Like, why would you do something else? Why would you have this other thing going on? And I had previous experience with another network marketing company where I experienced the same thing, where I loved the products, but I never felt like I could really enroll people in the business model of it. And I felt stuck in that way. And so I'm always watching, right? I'm observing. And so I started slowly trying some of the products, the skincare, the nutrition products. And for me as a health coach, it totally clicked because the nutrition products were things that my clients were asking me for anyway. They're like, what protein powder do you use? What supplements do you take? And originally I was sending them to Whole Foods and Target and Amazon to buy those things. And then I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Like, why would I send them to a store, or why would I let them just make that decision on their own and then they buy something that they don't like, so then it's just in their cabinet and they don't use it? Why not integrate Arbonne into, you know, my health coaching and just make it easy for all of us? So that, and especially those of you who are in Health Coach Institute, the 28-day reset that we were trained on, like the Arbonne products, the detox tea, the vegan protein powder, completely complement all of that. Like they're in line with it. So there was like this, you know, it all went together. And, you know, I just kept using the products and seeing, and just always like having a great experience with them. So then thinking more like smart businesswoman, you know, what I realized is like nothing's guaranteed in this world, whether you're self-employed or working in corporate America. My husband's been laid off like more times than I can count over the last 10 years from different companies. And, you know, even as a coach, like it's nice to have a residual income when I'm not in a session with a client, to have something else going on. So that's where it clicked, like the depth and the breadth of products. And then and now being on this team, experiencing the team, it is, and I think that's something really special. And that's something that Amber said to me, is you have to choose the right team, choose the right culture. And for me, this team is a group of just soulful, spiritual entrepreneurs who are grounded and generous and compassionate. And it's a very different vibe for me than my previous experience that was very like salesy and push, push, push. And it didn't resonate with me. And this team has really resonated with me. And I just feel like just to be in the room with them, a virtual room, is like a great wealth. So that's like another plus above and beyond the products and the business model, is like the culture of the team. So yeah, and then just a little bit about like health results and habit change. I gave up coffee in 2019. That was totally because of detox tea and fizz sticks from Arbonne, less bloating because of the protein powder, eating more plant-based. My immune system is stronger. This is the first fall I got sick on Christmas Eve with a little cold. I blame it on my niece, not on my immune system, but like in the past, I've been like deathly ill on Christmas and just like lost my voice, feeling horrible. And it's changed. I can notice a difference in my body. So that's why I was like, with this New Year's energy and everything, I'm like, you know what, like, I got to do this. Like, and I got to invite the super cool women who are in my life already to be a part of this with me. So that's why you're here. Because I put you on that list.
Amazing. Well, Sarah, I'm going to share, Sarah, I was looking at Sarah's face on there, Kate and Sarah, I'm going to share my screen and just run through this little presentation for y'all. And this isn't going to be your average boring presentation because it's just not how we roll here. So we're going to ask you some questions and invite you into a little bit of exploration with yourself because we want to add value to your life tonight. And I just want you to consider this question. This was a really pivotal question for me to think about in my coaching business. If I keep doing what I'm doing, where will I be in 5 years? Well, I was working client to client, launch to launch, and having to do the hustle, in the background, and didn't really have a solid residual income opportunity in addition to the other things that I was doing in my coaching company. So wherever you are in this season of your life, I just want you to consider this question. It might be something to jot down that you can journal out a little bit later. But if I keep doing what I'm doing, where will I be in 5 years? If I keep doing what I'm doing, where will I be in 5 years? One of the ways to really amplify that question for yourself, if you are a parent or even a parent of a furry creature, just do the math on your beloved. So my daughter's 6, she will be 11 in 5 years. Just to think about that, like shakes me to my core and makes me go, okay, mama, what are we doing here in 2020? Okay. Arbonne is a company in which we help people dream wide awake. We are a company of dreamers and visionaries who dream bigger and give ourselves our own raises and share from our hearts. And that's really what our team is all about. And that's what this company is all about. I'm going to start with the good stuff because I want you guys to see this. And this is the realness. This is the compensation plan for our consultants. And it starts with the consultant, and you get paid straight out of the gate. If you are in activity, you will start making money right out of the gate. I think my first paycheck was like $300 or $400, which was very exciting in that first month of getting started with this business, that I was already making back my investment of what I was purchasing for products. The next level is our district manager. That's our first level. And we have 4 different levels of promotion in the company. The district manager with, as you can see, the income range is anywhere from $200 to $1,000 per month. And that happens within usually your first 6 months of the year if you make a decision to drive the business. I think it's also important to note that Arbonne will reflect the effort that you want to put into it. And we have consultants on our team who they make a little bit of money. They're not interested in climbing up this chart, but they love the products. They want to share them when they feel comfortable doing that. And they absolutely can do that and still make a living. So one of the things that Kate said is, we're not a high pressure organization at all. We're not going to ride our consultants or, we respond to what your desire is. And that's one of the reasons why I knew that this team, this company was for me, because I just can't do that high pressure thing. Area manager is the second level, 1,000 to 3,500, sometimes 4,000 per month. And the cool part about area manager is that your business becomes willable. So if you build your business to that second level, something happens to you, you can leave your actual consultant ID in your will and pass that down to your child or to your partner or to whomever. And that is, Arbonne is a family first company. And so I love that that's something they've woven into their compensation structure. The third level, regional vice president, which is what we reached this year, Rachel and I both did, is $3,500 to $16,000 per month. You do that within a year to 2 years. That's when you get also, in addition to your paycheck, a very generous bonus for paying for your Mercedes-Benz. And we get white Mercedes-Benz in this company. And then the national vice president is an opportunity for an increased car bonus, 22,000 per month and beyond, and that can happen in an average of 2 to 3-ish years. And there's no ceiling on what you can make at that level in the company. So that's really, really exciting to think about unlimited potential. And there are so many examples of people in the company that are doing that. Arbonne is the #1 global brand for healthy living inside and out. And really, when we talk about the product advantage of what Arbonne presents, it's combining the best of science, nature, and new technology, which Arbonne is always keeping in mind to improving their formulations and making them not only the most effective, of course, for results, but also the most environmentally friendly without making without hurting anything, sustainably sourcing their ingredients, and then also committing to a zero waste model, essentially, by 2025. So they are committed to working on that in the company as well. So everything is always on the cutting edge, thinking around, impact and not hurting the globe, contributing in a positive way. This company is 40 years old and nothing's ever been tested on animals. All the certifications are best in class, gluten-free, vegan, and kosher. Everything's clinically tested, and it's built on the Swiss heritage to European standards, which means that the European Union bans the use of 1,400 different types of elements that might go into products, whereas the United States only bans about 14, and we base all of our standards upon European standards because it's a Swiss-based company. Okay, the wide range of consumable products. So this is one of the most exciting things to me. It was that Arbonne was not a one-hit wonder. So when you think about being a business person and selling products or sharing an opportunity with someone who wants to start a business that's going to be multidimensional, having one product line being just a makeup company or just a skincare company or just a nutrition company, it's very limited in the scope of people that you're going to be able to serve. Arbonne has created a business and a product line of over 500 products: skincare, nutrition, personal care, makeup. And inside of that includes men's lines and baby lines and a spa line and an athlete, a phytosport line for athletes, makeup for all different skin types and textures. And it's just so diverse. And it's really exciting because as a business person, you can look at this and think about in your life, how many of these things you're already purchasing every day. We like to do this little experiment of just, I'd love you to think about this tomorrow morning when you wake up, from morning until night, how many different types of products that are nutrition-based, skincare, personal care, or makeup do you touch in the day? And also think about how many different places you go to get all of those products and all the different websites you have to visit to get them, what codes you have to look up to get your discounts, etc. What happens if you have a one-stop shop to access all of these things and you also trust the product promise and know that they are also vegan products as well? And they have no inflammation, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial scents, or anything added to them. This is one of our signature lines. It's the RE9 Advanced Skincare line. And this is the one that I mentioned that Rachel shared the sample pack with me, and I noticed a difference right away out of the gate. And this presentation is actually it's like a year outdated, but a handful of years of research, and the whole mission of RE9 is to lessen the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, improve hydration and moisturization. It's really geared to help change your cell turnover and to increase the process to help make your skin more firm, have more elasticity and greater tone. I felt like my skin became more fit, if you will. That's really, it's more resilient. I hardly ever have blemishes anymore. Even at that time of the month, my skin just feels radiant and feels resilient. And it's an inside out job. This is a success story photo from Rach. So this is Rachel. This was back when she started. So January 18th, 2016. This was in August after using RE9. She had some acne scarring around her chin. She had some discoloration in places. Look at the difference in her skin. This is the brightness, and she's not wearing any makeup for either of these photographs. I was just so blown away by this picture. And it's not like, oh, this happened in 5 minutes. She used it in a consistent fashion and used our Genius pads as well, which are the magic erasers for your face that we like to call them. And she was able to diminish some of her scarring as well as brighten her complexion. The next is our 30 Days to Healthy Living system. So these are the products that Kate was talking about. that are an essential part of our daily life. The Fizz Sticks, which we cannot live without, but I also gave up coffee back in 2016. And I'm now my family were vegan, but we weren't. And Arbonne made that process a lot easier for us. And utilizing these products has been a total game changer. Everyone's results will vary. But for me, I didn't even want to lose weight, but I lost around 12 pounds that my body just didn't need anymore. And it was all inflammation, and it was all just unnecessary weight that my body was carrying. And using these products on a daily basis has been just totally instrumental and a massive shift for me. And, one of the things about this also is there's an actual 30-day program. So as a business person and sharing this opportunity, and also someone who wants to use the 30-day reset, you can invite clients in to do the 30-day program with you. And we have Facebook groups and communities set up with recipes and resources and all these things that you can enroll your clients into immediately, and they get access to all of that and support, and you don't have to run that. We have a team that does that. So that's really exciting as well. And Rach also shared her personal transformation in using the 30 days. And, I think one of the things, obviously you can see that just her body composition has shifted, but most of all, there's a vibrancy, right? Because the key about this system is really about limiting and reducing and releasing inflammation in our bodies. And that's ultimately what makes our skin even more clear. We often say to people, RE9 is amazing and it will make a dramatic impact on you. But if you combine that with the 30 days to healthy living, both of those two things are going to create an incredible glow from the inside out. So the process is simply to stop buying products in retail stores and paying for their overhead. I'm a girl who loves Target, but at the end of the day, Target, they're not going to pay me back, right? I've got that little red card and it's good, but it does not equal out to the 20 to 35 to 50% that Arbonne is going to give me for purchasing products from them. Next is start enjoying the benefits of Arbonne's products and showing others how to redirect their spending to support entrepreneurs like you and to invite them into considering this as an additional revenue stream in their lifestyle. You're buying superior products at a discount from your own business, from your own store, and getting paid when others purchase Arbonne products from you. And you also get paid when you purchase from yourself. So how do you do it? You share simply your own process and have these kinds of conversations. And you're supported by your sponsor, by Kate and by myself. And you are going to buy healthier, safer products, and you're going to upgrade your whole life essentially, and get those sweet little boxes on your doorstep with products and not have to even think about it. So this is that exercise. I want you guys to just do this tomorrow, but even today, if you just think about, every moment from the moment you got up, how many things you've touched today, how many different products that you've put on, like just even looking around where you're sitting. Do you have lip gloss? Do you have lip balm? Do you have hand lotion? Do you have something near you that you are using? This is really about awareness and redistribution. That's what this business opportunity is all about. It starts with you and just sharing with the people that you know, and inviting in your friends and allowing your friends to support each other, and not making decisions for people, but just giving them the opportunity and not, worrying about what anyone's answer is, but just knowing, if I believe in this, if this works for me. And this is a convention where there are over 20,000 people, and our 2020 convention sold out before the early bird was even over, which means that over 20,000 people from all over the world are going to Las Vegas to be part of this company, which is just a testament to the growth, which is very exciting because we're in a time space where people are turning to plant-based lifestyle, because we know that it's better not only for ourselves, but also for the impact on our earth, and making those shifts and being really conscious about that, living a more highly conscious lifestyle. This is a room full of people who really get that. And it's very exciting to be in the company of these kinds of amazing women and men as well. These are some of our team members down in Richmond at the Impact Tour event. And so this is just a reminder for you guys. I'm just going to hit stop on here. That you literally can create whatever reality it is you want to create. And the only thing that's getting in the way is typically the stories we have between our two ears. And you're talking to two women who have made dramatic changes, not only in our lifestyle and the ways that we're earning our income, but also in the way that we feel in our physical bodies, and the way that we are confidently speaking about something that literally has made an impact and a difference in our lives. And it really is that simple. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. And I think our team has this gift of, we also have all these people who do mindset work on it. So we're just a really great group to be with. It's a lot of fun to up level together. So I'm going to ask you all just a question that you can ponder. And then I ask that you follow up with Kate, because she is the one who invited you to be a part of tonight's presentation. And it's just, whatever your answer is the right answer. So wherever you are on the spectrum is totally fine. And we just appreciate your time and your willingness to be here and hang tough with us as we shared the back end of all things Arbonne. I could go on and on. There's so much more to say. But for tonight, we've given you a pretty robust snapshot of what this company is about, what the real vibration of how we function on this team, what Arbonne has done for us. I always just think like, I'm Arbonne, you just have to look at my face and you can see, that is, I'm a walking, living billboard for Arbonne. I have been using it for the last 4 years. I'm really proud of that. So I want to ask you all to think about, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being, please never say the word Arbonne to me ever again, Kate. I love you, but please don't say that word. And 5 being, I'm really interested in doing this. I think that I would love to learn more about this business opportunity and looking at my life and looking at what I'm doing and how I might be able to integrate this. And anywhere you are on that spectrum, if you could circle back with Kate before you go to bed tonight and just give her your number, and then she'll circle back with you wherever you are on it and give you the appropriate information, whether that's more information about joining our team and being a consultant, more information just on the products. Other ways you can help is, if you're not interested in doing the business in this moment, you could open your home and allow Kate to come do a presentation. Not sure where everybody lives, but you could do that. And she could come and share. And even if you live far away, I'll just say this as well. Kate's in North Carolina, right? You're there now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm in New Hampshire. Mm-hmm. And I have my sponsor, Rachel Campfield's in Richmond, Virginia. And so you don't have to be living in the same town to be able to build really successful Arbonne businesses. We can do this virtually, which is really, really cool. So 1 to 5. And thank you all so much for your time tonight and being here with us, and for just listening and for your attentiveness and your nods and your smiles. It really means a lot to me. So thank you for that. Kate, is there anything you want to add?
I just want to say thank you, Amber, for helping me with this presentation tonight. And just thank you to each and every one of you, because you all have a special place in my heart. And thank you for showing up, and having an open heart and an open mind. So I'm looking forward to just hearing from each of you. It's been really fun, like having this event, to like reach out to so many people in my life and just like be back in touch, so that's been like such a joy already. So I look forward to continuing the conversation with everyone.
Amazing. All right, sisters. Well, thank you so much. And you have a wonderful rest of your week, and Happy New Year. And I look forward to connecting with those of you guys who are interested in learning more about this opportunity.
Love it. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Great to see you guys. Thanks, Amber.
You.
Bye.
Bye.